In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you 10 options circular infographic slide in PowerPoint, and this is how the slide looks when I click. You can see here first three circles has come with the icon and the detailed text, and when I click from the right side it will come each option one by one. So when I click, you can see the first option has come with some different color combination, the icon and the title and the detailed text. When I click a different color combination, the second one will come, the third, fourth and the fifth. Likewise, it will start from here. So when I click, it will come, you can see here, this is the 7th, 8th, 9th and this is the 10th. So depending on your requirement, you can increase or decrease it. And likewise, I did one more with a different color combination. You can see the same thing, but the color combination is different. And one more slide where I've just used only 8 options, and I'm using PowerPoint 2019 version where I've used the merge shapes, and the merge shapes is not available in 2007, and in 2010 you need to enable it. And if you have not subscribed to my channel PowerPoint University, please subscribe it now and make sure to enable the bell notification icon. You can join my Telegram group with the help of this link, and if you like to contribute to my channel, you can do it through PayPal or Patreon. The link is provided in the video description section. So let's start the tutorial. Add a new slide, go to View, enable the guides, go to Insert Shapes. From the basic shapes, I'm going to select the oval shape, draw the oval shape by holding the Shift key. Maybe I'm just going to keep this much size, or I can make it 2.5 also here. The height and width should be the same, 2.5. And then shape outline, make it no outline, then align center, align middle. So this is our first circle. Now I'm going to add many circles. To add few more circles, I'm just going to press Ctrl D to duplicate. You can see here, and then shape fill, I can give any color of my choice. Let me just give some color, any random color or any color of your choice you can choose. Then you can see the height and width of this is also 2.5. I'm just going to increase it. Maybe I'm going to make it 2.65 and 2.65. You can see here, and then align center, align middle, and then send this to back. Okay, it's a little bit, you can see here is bigger than the blue one, or if you don't see it clearly, let me just give some other color. You can see here something like this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move this particular, the light blue circle towards the right. So you can see here, let me just zoom in a little bit. You can see here it should not be visible from the left. Okay, something like this. Can you see here? Or if you want to increase also the height and width, you can increase also, but let it be the same thing, 2.65. Now let's add other shapes. Let me just move it a little bit. Yeah, I think this is okay. Now press Ctrl D to duplicate, Ctrl D to duplicate, and then I'm giving some different color combination, maybe the dark blue. And this one, instead of 2.65, I'm going to make it 2.85. You can see here. All right, and then align center, align middle, and then send this to back. Okay, then again, like same thing what we did for the previous circle, I'm just going to move it towards the right. Make sure that it should not be visible at the left side. Okay, something like this. Can you see here? And then let me just add, press Ctrl D, instead of 2.85, maybe I'm going to make it 3.05. and these sizes we can change later on, not a problem. Okay, and let me just give some different color now. Again, align center, align middle, send this to back. As for this also, let me just move it. You can see here it should not be visible at all. Okay, and then I'm just going to add maybe one more. Press Ctrl D, and shape fill, I'm giving some different color, and this one could be 3.25, and height also 3.25. Again, align center, align middle, send to back, and again move towards the right side. Okay, something like this. So we have added 1 2 3 4 5 circles. So if you want, you can add one more also, but let it be like this, and later on we can change it. Now I'm going to change the background of this slide. So right mouse click, go to format background, any light color background you can choose. Maybe I'm just going to choose this a lighter gray color here, and the center one I'm going to make it white. Okay, so it looks something like this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut these circles from the bottom. You can see here all this one has to be cut from the bottom part. Okay, to do that one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert shapes, select a rectangle, draw a rectangle. You can see here maybe this much size. Okay, shape outline, make it no outline, and make sure that it is touching this line. Okay, and then let me just duplicate this, and I'm going to use it for the rest of the circles. So first of all, I'm going to cut the circle which is blue. So make sure I'm not going to select white, I'm going to select only the light blue one. Select this, hold the shift key and select this rectangle. Go to shape format. This merge shape is available only from 2010 version onwards. In 2010 you need to enable it, but in 2013, 16, 18 or the latest versions it is available there. And if you're using older versions like 2007, then this particular feature is not available. So let me just go to the merge shape, and I'm just going to make it subtract. Can you see here? Now it has become something like this. Can you see? Half only. Then let me just duplicate this rectangle, bring it again here. Now let's follow the same what we did for the other. Now I'm going to select this blue, select this and hold the shift key, select this rectangle, merge shape and subtract. Now again duplicate this, bring it here, again make sure that it has to be properly aligned, and then I'm going to select this, hold the shift key, merge shape, subtract, and then the last one I'm going to bring it here. You can see here you have to be properly aligned. Okay, and then I'm just going to select this and this, merge shape, subtract. All right, so we end up getting a shape something like this. Now we have cut it from the bottom. Let's cut it one by one for the different sizes from the top also. So again go to insert shapes, select the rectangle. Blue one I'm not going to cut, I'm going to start cutting from the dark blue onwards. So I'm just going to bring it maybe till here, you can see here. All right, so I'm going to shape outline, make it no outline, press Ctrl D again for the later use. So I'm going to select this rectangle, sorry, the circle, hold the shift key, select this rectangle, merge shape, subtract. So you can see here it got cut from here. Now let's duplicate this. Now I'm going to cut this, the purple one, maybe from here, you can see something like this. Okay, or if you want you can just bend it also something like this. Okay, for example, if you want to show something like this, you can bend it like this also. It's up to you whether how you want to do it. For example, if you want to do something like this, then I'm going to select this, hold the shift key, select this rectangle, merge shape and subtract. Now let's do for this, let me just increase the size, again bend it a little. Okay, and then I'm going to select this, hold the shift key, merge shape and subtract. So I end up getting a shape something like this. Now let me just add a few more here. You can see here I can just add one more rectangle, so oval shape. or I can just select this, press Ctrl D to duplicate, hold the Ctrl Shift key together, reduce the size a little bit. Okay, and then I'm just going to give some shadow effect. Alright, and then I'm just bringing it here again, align center, align middle, and I'm going to add one more. I'm just going to select the white. Okay, and this one I'm going to give some gradient lines. So 4 stops are there, 2 stops I'm deleting, 1 stop, any color you can choose, and later on we can and fill here, shape fill, make it no fill. Again hold the shift key, reduce the size a little bit, and again align center, align middle. So you see here we end up getting a shape something like this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy this 1 2 3 4. You need to hold the shift key so that you can select one by one and press Ctrl G to group it. Okay, Ctrl D to duplicate it. I got this one. Let me just go to format, rotate, and I'm just going to make it rotate flip vertical and rotate flip horizontal, and then just put it here and then send this to back. Let me just move it a little bit here so that we get equal shape at the both ends. So you can see here we got this particular design now. Now the size is smaller one. What I can do here is I can just select all, or I can press Ctrl A also to select all, press Ctrl G to group it. Now depending on your requirement you can increase the size by holding the shift key. Just increase the size. You can see here maybe this much size I need, and then go to shape format, align center, align middle. We can see here I end up getting a shape something like this. Now it's time for you to change the colors. Otherwise, if you like to keep the same colors or if you like to change the colors, it's up to you to change it. Now it's time to add the icons or the labels or the text. So let me just go to view, remove the guides. Then first I'm going to add one icon in the center. Go to insert. Again, these icons are available only in the latest version of PowerPoint, like 2019 and Office 365. If you're using 2016 or 2013 or 2010 or 7 also, this particular icons features is not available. I have provided some 500 free icons. You can just go and check on my YouTube channel and download it for free. So let me just add some icons here. So this required the active internet connection. It will take a while. Let me just select this, and then I'm just going to put it exactly in the center. I can say align center, align middle, so it is in the center. And then go to insert text box. You can add your headline, again center align, whichever font you can choose. Again color also, if you want to change the color you can just change it. You can see here, let me just make it bold, increase the size. All right, and here it is one object, so I can just ungroup also. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the icons and the detailed text for each option, for this side and for the bottom side here. So go to insert. First of all I need 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 icons. So I'm just going to icons, and randomly I'm just going to select few icons. Okay, I'm just randomly selecting this 4 5 6 7 and maybe 8, and click insert. And here let me just bring it here, and the height and width I'm going to make it maybe 0.4, so it becomes smaller one. So this one will be for this lighter blue. Okay, and then this one for this, the dark blue. This is for the purple, and this is for this orange, and here again this is for this. You can see here, and we can reposition it later on, not a problem. I'm just placing it here one by one. And then you can go to the insert text box. You can add the detail here, add your detail text here. If you want, you can add the title also. So let me just right align, reduce the size, okay, and put it here. Press Ctrl D to duplicate. This is for this, Ctrl D. Alright, now Ctrl D to duplicate. Now for this, I'm going to make it left align, and this will be here, or I can just place it next to the icon also. Press Ctrl D, this will be here, and this will be here. So you can see here we have added the icons, and if you want, you can use maybe some kind of freeform shape also, you know, for this one, something like this, if you want to make it to give the reference, you can give some lighter color. So like this also you can do. It's up to you whether you want to use this one or you don't want to use this. So you can see here something like this, you can do it. Okay, so you can do for the rest of the options same thing. And if you want to do some basic animations also, make sure that first of all you need to ungroup it. Okay, this also you need to ungroup it, and then I can just simply select first the blue one. Let me just close this, go to the animations, enable the animation pane, add animation. Maybe I can just give a wipe effect. So you can see the wipe animation, it comes something like this, and it should, if you want, start from maybe from right, so it comes something like this. Okay, and then this also I'm going to give a wipe effect, and this should happen from right, and this should happen after previous. Then the icon, I'm going to add animation, more entrance effects, I'm going to use basic zoom. This also should have happened after previous, and then this add animation, more entrance effect, I'm going to stretch, click OK, and then I'm going to say from top, and this should happen with previous. So if I play, you can see it comes something like this. So now the same animation I can just simply copy and paste for this blue. Okay, and this line I'm going to copy it here again, using this, selecting the icon, animation painter, click on this, and then click on the text. Alright, so if I play again, so it comes something like this, you can see here. So like this, the same animation can be applied to the rest of the options. And one more last thing which you can do it, go to insert shapes, select the oval shape, draw the oval shape, maybe this much size. Let me just close this animation pane. Shape outline, make it no outline. Shape fill, make it black. Right mouse click, go to format shape, increase the transparency level, maybe 60 or 70%, and then go to the effects. I'm going to soft edges, increase the size, you can see here something like this, and then go to insert shapes, select the rectangle, draw the rectangle to cover the bottom part here, you can see here something like this. Shape outline, no outline, and shape fill, I'm going to select the same color which I have used for the background. If you use some other color, then it looks something like this patch, so I have to use the same color, you can see here. And then let me just, if I want, I can just move it up, and this one I'm just going to put it here. This is cutout effect, so select both of this, press Ctrl G to group it. Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to select this white circle, the oval shape, the lines, this one, and all those things by holding the shift key, and bring this to front. So you can see here we've got a cutout shape, something like this. And the same cutout shape I can simply copy, duplicate it, and if you want I can just rotate it. You can see here flip vertical, bring it the other side. Okay, and again I'm just going to select this one, this, hold the shift key and bring to front. So you can see here something like this also it can be done, so it gives more professional look.